The creation of humanity. Humans are a species of bipedal mammals developed in the image of their creators that originated on Earth and are currently the dominant form of life on the planet. The creation of humanity happened at some point between 1923 and 2296 of the Isu era, 75,383 BC and 75,010 BC in our calendar. An evolutionary development brought about by the Isu in order to create a numerous, hardy and docile workforce. Humans were the result of a forced evolution. Indeed, using a pre-existing primate species, the Isu altered their pre-existing genetic makeup to create the Homo genus, according to their needs, via dividing the genus into subspecies such as Homo neanderthalensis to serve as a military force, or Homo sapiens to be workers. This creation left a sizable gap in terms of transitional species between archaic hominids and modern humans. This is something the Templars would become aware of, and so arranged for fake skeletons to be planted in Ethiopia, so as to limit human exposure to the possibility of the existence of the Isu. Early humans could not comprehend the true nature of their creators, choosing to see them as gods, and in order to ensure the obedience of their creations, the Isu bred a neurotransmitter into humanity, located deep within the brain. This neurotransmitter forced humanity to abide by the pieces of Eden, which were technologically advanced pieces of equipment that granted a myriad of powers, including the ability to induce hallucinations into the minds of those bearing the transmitter, as well as telepathically control said humans. However, there were humans born without the neurotransmitter, and as such were not susceptible to the mind-controlling powers of the pieces of Eden. Over 3 centuries, their numbers grew until they numbered enough to confront the Isu directly. Following a prolonged period of peace between humanity and their gods, humanity rebelled and war broke out. This war, triggered by the theft of an apple of Eden by the human Isu hybrids, Adam and Eve. The war blinded both humanity and the Isu to the goings-on beyond their planet, and as such, neither race foresaw a pending cataclysmic event that would nearly destroy both races until it was far too late. This event is known as the Toba Catastrophe, saw both humans and Isu alike brought forward to the edge of extinction, wherein they were forced to work together in a much more equal manner than before. Within 100 years of the catastrophe, humanity's creators became extinct, only leaving ruins and scattered artifacts in addition to some of their genes into humanity's gene pool. Now orphans of their creators, the Homo sapiens subspecies assimilated some of the other Homo species and then continued to thrive and eventually spread across the globe. Since some human individuals were born without neurotransmitters, Clay Kaczmarek would later theorize that this was made possible by crossbreeding between humanity and their gods, and that not only did this remove the neurotransmitter, or at least the neurotransmitter's susceptibility to the pieces of Eden, but also granted a number of genetically encoded abilities. One such ability, known as eagle vision, was particularly prevalent in the bloodline of the assassin Altair ibn Lahad, with many of his descendants also bearing the ability. It was also prevalent in the bloodline of the Auditore family and Giovanni Borgia. Additionally, possession of the mixed bloodline granted the bearer increased control over the technologies of the Isu. Ezio Auditore was able to use the staff and an apple of Eden in conjunction to open a Vatican vault, while the pure-blooded human Rodrigo Borgia could not. That's as far as the story goes in regards to the creation of humanity at this moment in time. In my next video, I'll be explaining the Isu-human war, so keep a lookout for that, and thanks for watching. Please give a like, comment and subscribe for future videos. Thank you and goodbye.